everyone, and welcome to week 7 of the 2015 Downtown Grass Valley Thursday Night Market. My name is Teresa Dietrich, and I'm here with my inevitable co-host, Mick Collins.
I am inevitable.
So, Mick, how's business been this week?
It's been great. Set up 3 new clients this week. No new signings, but I got a brand new shirt. Pay it forward.
Hey, look at that. Look at that. I've been seeing him on Facebook all week long. I signed up this guy. I signed up that guy. All over the place. This guy is like a globetrotter, basically. Yeah.
Regional trotter.
Regional trotter. Well, so I've put several houses into escrow myself this week.
Several.
Nice. Yeah, and I've closed escrows. And one of those people closed on Friday and then had to evacuate on Saturday. But the fire is wrapping up, and we are so thankful to all of the firefighters and all the staff. And man, those guys work so hard. We're so proud of them. Those guys are really
kicking butt out there.
They're kicking butt.
So proud of them.
In fact, I understand, I saw on Facebook today that there's somebody here giving free massages to firefighters.
Really?
Yes.
Where's my hat?
Where's your hat? So tonight we're really excited to have the Superintendent of Nevada Joint Union High School, Louise Johnson, Dr. Louise Johnson, here on our show tonight. And then Mick is going to be having a wonderful conversation with Hospitality House. We've got music from Swampbilly. Swampbilly. So bring your dance shoes, because that's Bob Woods and Swampbilly, and they are hot, hot, hot.
If that doesn't give you a mental image, I don't know what does.
They rock, man. You definitely want to bring your dance shoes. And Neo has a bohemian theme going on. So
like Queen?
Yeah, something like that.
They have a Rhapsody?
Yeah, something.
Right.
So I think we got to go check out Neo, too.
We should probably check out Neo. They're always fun.
So we're going to be taking a short break, and then when we come back, we're going to see Swampbilly and Dr. Louise Johnson. But first, let's talk a little bit about what happened last week. There was on the screen this woman just wiggling around in a black shirt and white pants. Did you see her?
The Wiggle Woman.
She was like this.
I've seen it all over Facebook.
All over.
The Wiggle Girl. She was behind us. I didn't see it when it happened, but I saw it on Facebook.
Did you see it, though? She was like,
Wiggle Girl. Where's the Wiggle Girl?
Okay, so anyway, so we are trying to find the Wiggle Girl, and no one so far has turned up a name. We want to know who that Wiggle Girl was. She photobombed the show.
Wiggle Girl, if you're out there, turn yourself in. We'll go light on you. We just want to talk to you. Come on in.
We just want to know who you are and what you are wiggling about. Really.
Come wiggle with us.
And also, folks, this is your last week to enter the giveaway for free fair tickets. Yes. Next week on this show, we're going to be drawing names for free fair tickets when we have Sandy Woods and Ray Callender here. So don't hesitate. Please, I would love to hear some very compelling and energetic stories. Get on there, like our page on Facebook, and tell us why we should pick you.
I just entered again.
And we'll see you right after the break. Stay tuned. Don't go away. You're watching the Thursday Night Market Show.
Don't change the channel.
Don't change the channel.
Olive Vitality on Mill Street is the only store to carry farm, fresh, extra virgin olive oil produced locally and around the world. Olive oil has many benefits, and Olive Vitality offers a wide selection of flavored oils and aged balsamic vinegars. Be sure to ask about their olive oil classes. Revitalize your mind, body, and soul at Olive Vitality on Mill Street.
Welcome back to Thursday Night Market. I'm Mick Collins here with my co-host, Teresa Dietrich.
We're having so much fun here tonight, aren't we?
Whoa!
Oh, my goodness!
It's a gorilla!
Oh, my gosh! Oh, my gosh. We don't even have a banana for that gorilla, but we have a microphone.
That's one funky monkey.
This gorilla is here from the Bwindi Forest in Uganda.
Oh,
And we're part of the Kellerman Foundation. We're putting on a race run on August 15th. We hope lots of people will come out and support the Kellerman Foundation. We serve the Batwa community in the Bwindi Forest in Uganda. And the Batwa were evicted from the forest in order to preserve the mountain gorillas. So that was good for the gorillas, bad for the Batwa. So our ministry goes over there and puts Batwa kids in school and supports their health care. Dr. Kellerman and his wife were from this community, and they started a hospital over there.
And how long has this been going on?
This has been going on for about 14 years. And our gorilla here made an awesome journey all the way from the Bwindi Forest to be over for part of our race. So all the runners in the race will have an opportunity to have their picture taken on race day.
I have to ask one question. Were you in the last Planet of the Apes movie? It's awesome. I loved it. I loved it. That was awesome.
How many degrees is it inside there?
I think a lot. Do you know Coco?
So
we're going to head up. Where are we heading?
To the Main Street stage.
Why are we heading there?
To see Swampbilly.
Swampbilly.
And
Enjoy.
they're so hot. Bring your shoes.
All right, we're just
still on? We still live over there?
Oh.
Okay. All right. You're on?
People don't get me started complaining about things as they are. The modern world has gone crazy. There is so much, but who needs it? Mountains of information. But what do we know? Everyone's got opinion. There is so much, but who needs it? Where is quiet and contemplation? Where is kindness and where is peace? Where is beauty in the beholder? Where is joy and its relief? quiet contemplation. Where is kindness and where is peace? Where is beauty in the beholder? Where is joy and its release?
Take a real quick break. We'll be right back.
Anything Green Hydroponics is your source for hydro systems, grow lights, and soils. Anything Green offers a complete range of organic nutrients as well as fungicides, miticides, and predatory bugs. Anything Green Hydroponics has just received this year's soil. Get your totes, pallets, or individual bags. Stay tuned for future workshops. It's all at Anything Green Hydroponics.
The wait is over. Dave and Delia have opened the new Las Catarinas in Alta Sierra. After months of looking for the perfect location, Las Catarinas is now open, serving the best Mexican food in the area. Chef Delia has prepared all your favorite dishes and added some new exciting menu items. It's the new Las Catarinas Mexican restaurant in Alta Sierra. Make your reservations for Saturday and Sunday brunch and experience real Mexican food.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Thursday Night Market. I'm here with Louise Johnson, Dr. Louise Johnson, Superintendent of Schools at Nevada Joint Union High School. Welcome to our show tonight, Louise.
Thank you for having me, Teresa.
Oh, you're so welcome. I'm sure that all of us parents are ready for our kids to go back to school. I know I am.
Well, we're getting ready to have them come back to school, and this is such an exciting time of year for us as we get ready to bring our students and teachers and everyone back to school. We're a little bit late this year because the fair is late, so August 19th is the first day of school for us.
You know, when I was in 4-H, school sometimes was during the fair. And I would have to go to a lot of trouble to get an excuse because I was showing many, many varieties of livestock, and I had to be at the fair all week. And so it was a real problem, for the schools.
It doesn't work so well when the fair and school is going on at the same time for the very reason that you suggest. And then sometimes kids will decide they can't miss school, so they don't show their animals. So it's just really a win-win for everybody when the fair and school don't coincide in space and time.
And I would think with having, last time I checked, Nevada Union was like in top 10 of the nation for FFA chapters.
Yes.
How could you possibly interrupt that kind of success with school?
Well, we think school is important too.
I know, but those kids are pretty amazing.
They are, and both Nevada Union and Bear River High School have amazing FFA programs. Nevada Union was a national champion in parliamentary procedure not very long ago. When you go out to the fair, one of the things that's amazing to look at are the metal projects and the wood projects that the students do, and then to see all of the animals and the auction and kids learning to basically run a small business by buying and raising their animal and selling it at fair. So kids learn an awful lot about life and business and skills that will prepare them for their adult life through FFA.
Oh my goodness, I know. My dad, we grew up on a commercial farm. My dad taught us, you know, how to weld, how to fix our car. These kids are learning such great things. I watched the trebuchet competition one year at the Harvest Festival, and I thought, that's just too awesome, the things they're learning.
Well, it is, and the young people today, my son is 31, he lives in the Oakland Hills, he works in the high-tech industry in the Bay Area, but they've terraced their property and they have an organic urban farm in the Oakland Hills. They have greens and tomatoes where they have sun, they have trees, they have chickens and turkeys and meat rabbits. And so our young people today, our young adults, are really interested in fresh local food and understanding where food comes from.
That's awesome.
That's terrific to see my granddaughters holding chickens that are big as they are.
And part of that is the FFA at our local high schools really getting going. So one of the questions we have for you is, how is the using the high school for the Red Cross Emergency Center going to affect the start of high school this year?
Well, it's my understanding that the evacuations are now advisory. A few days ago, when the heat was coming, we had a small group at Nevada Union, and we don't have air conditioning in the gym.
Okay.
So the Baptist Church across the street generously volunteered to take over the evacuation center, because they do have air conditioning, so everybody moved over there. And it's just wonderful to be there for these families in our community, because it's very stressful to be evacuated from your home and to wonder what's going to happen, and to have a safe place to go, the Red Cross there with what you need during the period of evacuation. We were happy to do it.
So there's nobody there now, so it doesn't affect anything for you guys?
No,
okay.
It was interesting, because when we opened on a Saturday night, and then my brain immediately went to, okay, what am I going to do Monday morning? And then I thought, oh, it's summer. I don't have to worry about Monday morning.
Right. That's awesome, isn't it?
Yes.
So the other big question that's coming from our group here is, how about that new principal?
Oh, her name is Amy Bessler.
Okay.
And Amy's been with Colfax High School for 9 years, so we just stole her right across the river.
Well, how do you do that without having hard feelings?
Oh, well, because the principal over at Colfax went to Colfax from Nevada Union last year.
Oh, okay.
So
tit for tat.
So we, every superintendent is looking for good people for leadership in their school, and Amy has been a literacy coach. She has been a dean of students. She has been an assistant principal. She's been 9 years with Colfax High School and comes with the highest recommendations. So she's came in, is hit the ground running, and is busy planning for the opening of Bear River High School.
Well, how does she feel about taking up the torch for the football at Bear River? Because, man, was that intense and amazing or what last year?
Oh my goodness, that
was incredible.
That championship game against our arch rival Colfax down there in Lodi in the Great Bowl.
Out, yes.
Yes, so that was quite the thing, and Amy's son is a Colfax High School football player.
Wow, how's she going to root?
She's just going to have to, I'll tell you what's in her office, it's Cowboys everywhere, so she's going to root Cowboys.
Okay. That must be tough. Because you're really supporting your high school, and you're worried about where you're from, and yeah. But that's a really short commute.
It is a really short commute.
So it's pretty easy for her, isn't it?
Yes.
That's awesome. So the other big change is Tricia Dell is coming on as a staff member. She's leaving, but she's changing her position.
Yes.
And how does that affect you
So
guys?
Tricia Dallas is changing her position. Tricia Dallas is an amazing educator, and she has accepted the position. She was offered and accepted the position as the new superintendent of the Nevada City Elementary School District.
Okay.
So while I'm like, because of losing her, I'm so excited to have her in this role, because when I think about all of the kids and when I think about the whole community, from my point of view, that high school graduation day is the culmination of K-12.
Right.
And to have someone of Tricia's caliber and with a close relationship that we have with the high school district in one of our major feeder school districts overseeing the K-8 program, I feel really good about that for our entire community.
So it's kind of like she's just changed her shift, and you're going to be getting the product of all of her hard work and energy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of nice.
It is, and people may not know that Tricia started her career as a first grade teacher in the Pleasant Ridge district.
Nice.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Gosh, it seems like our schools have kind of shifted around a bit, because I can remember, I sell real estate, so one of the selling points for that whole area in South County was Pleasant Ridge. It was a big, big deal.
Mm-hmm.
And now the schools have kind of shifted around a little bit. My daughter has gone to Pleasant Valley, Williams Ranch, Clear Creek, and now she's at Nevada Union. So we've tasted a lot of different schools here, and they've all had we have the best teachers here.
We do. You know, very recently we had, we were rated as one of the best educational values in all of California, and what they looked at was test scores and performance in extracurricular activities and across the board, and then cost of living. And when you look at the quality of our schools compared to others of similar quality, and what it costs to live here, we're a great value.
So I'm just going to take that clip right there, and I'm going to put it on my website because
Okay.
I'm always pitching that. Well, in any case, thank you so much,
Thank you.
Louise, for being here. We've enjoyed it, and we're really looking forward to a great sports season at Nevada
Yes.
Union and Bear River and all the different high schools that we go to. We're really excited to get rolling with school opening. And,
Yes.
and folks, just a quick note, late start doesn't start until 2/17, so you
This-
have time to get your kids prepared for that.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you,
you.
Louise. It's a pleasure. And now we're going to take a short break. Stay tuned. Don't go away. You're looking at the Thursday Night Market on the Thursday Night Market YouTube channel.
It's time to visit the newly remodeled B&C True Value Home and Garden Center. The new B&C has completely changed for your shopping convenience. Their new expanded garden center has everything you need, including expert advice on trees, shrubs, and perennials. Check out their new website and the new spring hours. And thank you for voting B&C the best hardware and building supply in 2012. So start right, start here at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center.
Your car is one of the most important assets you own. And Reeby's Auto Parts is dedicated to helping you keep it in tip-top condition. Reeby's Auto Parts is a family-owned and operated business since 1956. We have a friendly and knowledgeable staff, and as a Napa Auto Parts dealer, you're sure to find the right part you need from either of our 2 Nevada County locations. You can always count on Reeby's to be there when you need us. It's Reeby's Auto Parts in Nevada City and Grass Valley.
Welcome back to Thursday Night Market. I'm Mick Collins, your host. I'm here with Jodi Benson, a case manager with Hospitality House. Hospitality House is well known in our community, and for those that don't know, can you tell me just kind of in a encapsulation what Hospitality House does?
Well, it's a pretty big capsule, but I'll try.
All right.
Hospitality House is the only homeless shelter in Nevada County. As you know, we've got 54 beds available. We have a women's dorm and a men's dorm, and we have a family room. We do have young people. In fact, right now we've got about a 2-month-old baby, one of our guests, and we have some younger children too. Our goal is to, of course, help the homeless better themselves in life and to reach the goals that they want to reach. The homeless needs are pretty much the same needs you and I have: food, shelter, clothing,
Right.
a job, medical provider, pretty much the same thing.
And often it's tough to break that cycle, and people need a kind of a nudge to help get over that hump. Is that right?
Well, we provide a lot of services there to help them with that. We can connect them with mental health and behavioral health services. We have a rapid rehousing program. We've housed a lot of clients. We've already housed, I think, well over 50 this year. I think it's like 63 or something like that. We've housed over 300 since 2013. And, of course, we're relying upon grants, and the grants help with that. We're able to pay either a deposit or first month's rent on the housing. And there's a 2-year stabilization follow-up program. Everybody thinks, oh, you know, they get housing, everything's great.
Right.
It's all set. But it's really just the beginning for them. They might still need to be hooked up to mental health services to we make sure they get Social Security so they have a sustainable income. They're not able to go into housing until they do. And so we help them apply for that. We help them do things that just as basic as even getting an ID or a birth certificate,
right,
which they need.
And I know Utah's Place, I was there at the grand opening, and I want to say it's a little over a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to me about Utah's Place and what they're doing.
Well, Utah's Place is and Hospitality House are basically interchangeable. Utah's Place, of course, was named in honor of Utah Phillips, one of our very famous co-founders.
Right.
We serve dinner to the guests. They come in. We have check-in time, excuse me, from 4 to 5:30 in the evening. Then they have dinner, and we have a wonderful community of volunteers. It's unimaginable, the people that come in and buy food and cook for them. I mean, they eat better than you and I probably.
I've seen some celebrity servers there.
Oh, yeah.
I know, and I've seen folks from the union, Jim Mick and his crew in there.
We've had Grass Valley Police Department. Just last night, we had Nevada County Chamber of Commerce.
That's pretty
there.
cool.
We've had City Council. We've had the hospital emergency room serve. And, of course, the big deal about that is that our culinary program that we have, which is actually a 6-week course that students can enroll in, and they go to classes 3 hours a day, and one of the hours includes like a practicum or lab where they cook dinner for the house, and that's usually when we have our guest servers. But they go through the program and they actually get a certificate of completion, and we've had good success with the graduates of the culinary class being placed in employment.
So it's kind of the old adage of teaching somebody to fish versus giving them a fish?
Sure. And, you know, some people have more difficulty fishing than others, but you just keep hanging in there.
Give them better bait.
Yeah.
So I know that there is a story behind Hospitality House as you're celebrating 10 years this year, of how it actually came together, and it was kind of unique in all the different entities that came together to make it happen. Can you talk about that?
Well, there were I'm not as well educated in that as Joanne is, of course. I've been there about 1.5 years, and I'm learning. But I understand that it was Utah Phillips and Joanna and Cindy Maple. I'm trying to remember who else was there. We have a board member, Doug, and I can't pronounce his last name. It's really a hard name.
All right.
But they all came together and saw that there was a need in the community for something like this to happen. And for a long time, they had the churches involved, and they had a welcome center, is what they called it, on South Church Street, where they cooked out of a teeny-weeny, tiny little kitchen and served dinner. All volunteers buying the food, cooking the food, bringing it in, hauling it in, and the guests moved or migrated each night from church to church. They were bused to a different church every night. So this is really quite an accomplishment to open Utah's Place, which is really a beautiful homeless shelter.
And my understanding was, to further that, was it was some private enterprises, some private companies, businesses locally, as well as government that came in, and private citizens that helped make this happen, along with Utah and Joanna.
Right. We're totally dependent upon donations and grants, and that's where there's some federal money. That's probably what you're referring to, is the grants that we get. In fact, every year the staff, there's only 16 people on staff there, and that includes a case manager, 2 housing managers, the post-housing case manager, and I serve as case manager both in the house for the guest and post-housing case manager. There is a deputy director who is the only administrator. She does a lot of hard work Laurie, she's very, very good at what she does. She's like Cindy's right hand, and of course Cindy, who just works her fingers to the bone.
I know Cindy.
Right,
she does. Yeah.
Writing grants. She's great. Alyssa Johnson is our program supervisor. Seth Thompson is our housing case manager, and Tom Keller works. He's also a housing specialist, and he goes and beats on doors and walks the streets looking for houses that might rent to our client that we have.
That's fantastic. I want to kind of wrap it up, and let me ask, how can my fans out there? All right, wait. let me make it a broader. Let me make it everybody watching, even if you don't like me. How can you get involved? How can you help out Hospitality House? Is there a web page?
There is a website. Just go to hospitalityhouse.org. Or if you just Google Hospitality House, that's all you have to remember. You don't even have to remember what the website is. We're at the end of Sutton, past the old Safeway in Brunswick, just right a dead end. And donations are welcome. We get donations for blankets, sheets, towels. They all come in helpful for housing clients and for people who are in the shelter. All kinds of shoes. I mean, we've even had people donate an iPad for someone who was deaf that had like a speaking, you could speak into it,
right,
and it would print it out for you.
And I know myself personally, I donated some older dress clothes for folks to use for interviews, so that sort of thing.
Right. And we did have a separate closet that has interview clothing in it for the clients.
That's huge.
So, I mean, they can come and ask, like they might even need help just filling out a job application, filling out unemployment papers, like I said, SSI, SSDI, filling out applications for housing. Whatever we need, that's what we're there for.
And the honest truth is that many of us are literally a paycheck away from being homeless.
Oh yeah, I fall in that category.
Yeah, I probably do too.
So every year we're all crossing our fingers. Did we get the grant? Do we have a job next year? So it's a reality.
So I want to thank you again, Jodi, for being
You're
our
welcome,
guest.
Nick.
Go to hospitalityhouse.org, see how you can help out if you want to volunteer, if you want to donate. Thanks again, and we'll be right back.
Greg's Organics is a certified organic farm located on West Main Street in downtown Grass Valley. Taste the love of locally grown CCOF certified organic tomatoes. Greg's Organics specializes in unique, rare, and highly sought-after varieties. Greg's Organics are sold only to the best supermarkets, health food stores, restaurants, and school districts.
Greg's Organics, taste the love.
We're at SPD Market in Nevada City asking people what they like about SPD.
I've been shopping here for about 20 years, and the people are very courteous, and I especially like the meat counter. It's nice. You have a great selection, very helpful.
Because it's local, it's small, they have wonderful selections of things I need, and the personnel are very nice.
And that's why people love SPD Markets in Nevada City and Grass Valley.
Welcome back, everyone, and you came back just in time for us to say goodbye. We're on our way out. But first, we want to talk to you a little bit about logging onto our Facebook page, signing up to get free tickets for the Nevada County Fair. That's coming right up. You can. Mick keeps trying to win these tickets, and I'm going to promise you, I am not drawing Mick's name for the tickets. I promise you.
Apparently, I'm not winning. So go ahead.
So anyway,
your shot's out there.
You need to log into our Facebook page, like our Facebook page, and tell us a compelling story as to why we should pick you for the free tickets. We're going to be drawing them next week when we have Sandy Woods and Ray Collender from the Nevada County Fair here with us. We're going to draw completely neutral, but from the people that like our Facebook page. And we're also going to be having the YMCA. We can almost do it, folks. So we're going to leave you.
That.
Uh-oh. We're going to be leaving you with more of Swampbilly. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
See you next week.
Well, you know, there's some out there that probably haven't heard your story.
Well, we're going to leave it like that tonight because it's hot, frankly.
All right. Well, after this one, all of you will have been rock-abilitated.
Let's just say it had to do with the DeWitt Center back in the day. need rockabilly. Temptation, need rock, rock. Temptation, need rockabilly. Temptation, need rockabilly. Temptation to get my blues away. It's a two-step program, left and your right. Put them on the dance floor and move them all night. Start dancing on a New Year's Day. We be rocking that year, hey, wait, gotta rock. I got to roll. I need rock, rock. Habilitation, need rockabilly. Temptation, need rock, rock. Habilitation, need rockabilly. Temptation, need rockabilly. Temptation to take my blues away. Oh. Woods and I'll admit I got a problem but I ain't gonna quit. I'm gonna rock till my very last day. It's the best way to keep the blues. Hey, wait, got to rock. I got to roll. I need rock, rock. Meditation, need rock, Billy. Meditation, need rock, rock. Meditation, need rock, Billy. Meditation, need rock, meditation to take my blues away. I got a problem, but I ain't gonna quit. Gonna rock till my very last day. Best way to keep the blues, hey, wait, got to rock. I got to roll. I need rock, rock. Habilitation, need rockabilly. Temptation, need rock, rock. Habilitation, need rockabilly. Temptation, need rockabilly. Temptation to take my blues away. I need rock, rock. Habilitation, need rockabilly. Temptation, need rock, rock. Habilitation, need rockabilly. Temptation, need rockabilly. Temptation to take my blues away.
That don't get you sweating, nothing will.
Thank you. Thank you, dancers.
Welcome to Plaza Tire and Automotive Service in Grass Valley. At Plaza Tire and Automotive Service, the customer comes first. We only do what's right for the customer, not necessarily what's right for business. Third generation family member, learned all that I know from my Grandpa Fred, my dad, my Uncle Mike, my grandma. My entire family's been a huge part of learning about the automotive industry. Grass Valley is our 4th location, and you can also find us in Colfax, Penn Valley, and Nevada City. I am Blake Hauser, and I welcome you to join us for the grand opening at our Grass Valley location.